Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for the 2nd of June. This is the Germany mid-cap. We looked at it last time as well, and just wanted to point out here that it had one of the better counts in terms of wave 1 and 2 here, and then pushing up for wave 3 and 4 and 5. So I can still see that there's more to be had here because we haven't got a fourth wave yet. Okay, we could probably look at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here and 5 coming here, but I haven't worked out a top here. But just pointing out that we're only 2/3 of the way through this particular run here for this, and that would bring us back in line with the stock 50 as well. So with the stock 50 here on the 4-hour chart, I wasn't sure. I mean, on the Germany mid cap, we can look at this as wave 1 here, but it just counts better up as 3 waves. But anyway, we'll see how that plays out. Secondly, if we had wave 4 here, then we've got 5 waves in this move here. So that means that any move above that top there would be triggered in as a long trade, and also that there'll be more upside to come here. So I do think that's the case. So let's just move to the 1-hour chart here. We can do a few things here with this. We'll need to bring this up to here now, just a little bit closer, sort of half of the risk. So if you're risking 1%, then we're sort of down to 0.5% roughly. And then we're at 4,100. So 4,000 is a medium level. And then we've got 1 and 2 and 3 up here that make up group 1, minor group 1. Between 4,100, then we'll have the sub-level, so 1, 2 and 3, the midpoint at 50, and then the 8 here, so 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8. So yeah, let's just see how this plays out then. It's all looking quite good. Let's take a look at the DAX. It's the same pattern for the DAX on the 4-hour chart. I understand that we could have wave 4 sitting on this low or this low here, a little bit complicated, but I think the takeaway here is that 5 is the second strongest number, and this is 500 here. And you can see here that it's never really had it as support, but it looks like it's trying to do that over here now, isn't it? I mean, it's making a real effort, and it could very well be the support. Is coming back and it's broken through it again. It's coming back and testing it. So we'll see how that plays out. But once again, in this instance, you can have a stop under this level for this. Let's just go to the 1-hour chart and see what we've got here. So yeah, last time we talked about all of this, obviously coming a move down and then a move up from that point. So that's all played out reasonably nice. I don't need that. This looks like a little bit of a 5-wave structure here. Not the best looking thing. It could also count as a C wave down here. So it is possible to have this placed over here for that. And looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a bit of overlap here, so it could be counted. I'll check on this a bit further with the tick chart, because that looks like 5 waves, that looks like 5 waves. This could be counted as 5 waves, but because it's overlapped, so we could look at it as an A and a B and a C wave here as well. But I'm more interested in this structure here now for this, and let's just assume that we've got 5 waves up here, so that would leave us with this sort of support area here for that. If this market drops below the 15,500 here, then we need to be out of this. We need to be out of this trade. It's that simple. Let's take a look at the FTSE. So just go back a bit here for a moment, just to get a view here. So we talked about the bearish side, how to go short, and that will stay true there as well. It would only be bearish at that point. What we can do with this is just copy this and pop that there. So we can give a bit of a management to this. I know that that stop might be too wide for a lot of folks, but you know, you got to play the market really. And if you've got too much money in the market, if you've over traded, well, then you're just not going to make it, you know. But then I understand too, like putting one contract in is pretty boring. But I have to say, if you can get that one contract to break even, then you can put in another one, you know, and keep building. So it's you could end up, you know, building in, you know, 20 odd trades quite easily, you know, in a trend, but we're just not trending at the moment. We're hoping to have a trend because we've been waiting so long for the 7,000 to become a really nice support. And all of these swings here, and it's finally settled down, and now it's sitting on that support, and we've got our stop under it, and we've got 2 long trades in here now. And we could also look to copy this and pop in another one up here above that high, because this would be the accumulation process through here, and then we're looking for the distribution process to take us higher. Nice to be high. So there we go. Yeah, the 1 hour chart, we'll just check on that. Not that it's going to make much diff here. So our wave 2 has just really expanded to this point for this. And if that is the case, then we can go long above this level. You might be able to get a better price than this. It does look like we've got a bit of an impulse wave here, so there could be some sort of thingy bob here like this before seeing further upside there. So yeah, let's just leave it at that, and let's see how it plays out. I mean, it's not a very nice wave structure. I feel like I feel okay with this, and the only reason I feel okay with it is because the market is sitting on 7,000 here as a nice support, and it's got that accumulation process, and we are seeing impulse. That's an impulse wave. This is an impulse wave. This is a corrective wave. This is impulsive. So the probability of it moving higher is on our side. But these days, anything can come out of left field, so we just need to be a bit careful about that. This wave 3 could be up here with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave, and a fourth wave here, and then a fifth wave moving up here for this fifth wave here, of this fifth wave here for that. I've got this fourth wave over here because it's possible that it could move into that space as well. But anyway, let's just see how we go with this one first. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Cheers.